Hello, everybody. This is just a follow-up on my Sterling Ink Common Planner. And I did a, I don't know if it was a review or just like, hey, this is what I'm doing with the planner. I've been enjoying it a lot, but I did want to share like all the stickering and just the basic sticker kit and what you can get from Sterling Ink. This quick follow-up is because I added a few things. I found something on Amazon that, now if this was my primary go-to personal, I would get an expensive cover, I think. And I could see how this planner could develop into that because of how much you can put into here. But this year, from April to next April, at least my plan for now, is that I am using it just for work because I need to like expand how I document that. And you can hear a little bit more in my previous video. I'll link to it below. But I decided, yeah, let me get a cover for it. The plastic cover had a few problems, and it doesn't matter which plastic cover it is. There's several out there. But what was happening was I set it on like it was an SSD drive because of all these videos. I have to unload them somewhere. It was pretty warm and I set it on top of that and the label of it just came right off and stuck to it. I'm also finding if, I put it on something bumpy, it'll kind of like conform to it. I do think it's the best fitting. It's the the actual Sterling Ink plastic cover that I think goes on sale this week again. It fits it really well. Like if you love those covers, go for it. It wasn't pricey at all. I'm glad I have it. But I also throw this in with all my other planners that I'm using. And so it was I felt it was too delicate for what I do. So this is it's plastic, vegan leather. It's plastic cover that I got. It was probably about $30. And I'll link to it, but I needed something that was rugged that I could just throw in there. And I don't necessarily need a band to like keep this closed. Some of my other planners, I have that. Some of them have that, but I didn't need it for this. So this one, I was wondering how well it would fit this one, and it fits it very well. This is made and advertised for Hobonichi, Cousin, which is pretty much the same as Sterling Ink. So, Civito, new chapter begins here. So, I don't use pockets here much at all, but this is the one they gave, and I just put it in there going, I wonder if I could put anything in there. But I wanted to also show, they also include, so I ordered two things. I ordered the cover, and then I ordered this pencil board that is Hobonichi. This is by them, because I needed a pencil board, it's just a piece of cardboard, but I also want to use it as like a bookmark. It does, I don't know, I don't have a Hobonichi at all, so I don't know if this is supposed to stick out like that. I'm kind of assuming it does, because everything else is so similar. So I'm thinking like you can pick it up from the bookmark here or from the top. I don't want to I feel like if I use this one at the top, it's going to eventually start flapping over. So I actually kind of like that it sticks out. It's probably what it's supposed to do. I'm not going to use it for the grid lines, but I did have some questions since my last video about writing on the months. And so I wanted to kind of show that. So this is one of the stickered months here. And what I kind of showed in my last video is like, yeah, there's definitely, well, up here, there's this huge, can you see that? I'm going to hold it up as well. But if I just push down here, and I don't have The only kind of bookmarks I have are the little tiny metal ones here. There's a lot that this goes down. So let me see if I can get a better angle. So it's like when you press down, especially in this area because of all the numbers, it's pillowing about that much. And that's what I really wanted to show in this video. I don't have a problem with that. I just know that other people are asking, like, going, is that a problem? So that's exactly why I got this, was that you stick it in here, and now, like, do you see how, like, it really goes away? Like, I can push down pretty hard and do it, you know, but there's a really good angle. So see how it's not pillowing so much? When I write down gently, there's still pillowing, but it's much easier to, like, so say I'm just writing on the 4th here, it's a pretty big deal. So, like, otherwise it's like that. I may be exaggerating it a little bit. That's okay. I'm not going to be precise. This is not like super precise. I do notice it more on this side. So say we're coming up on, like, using this towards the end. This would be like the last month of this planner. So I would put it in on this side. And now, like, when I'm writing here, it feels totally okay. But if not, it pillows right here. So let's see, like from the side. I'm trying to show this, but there's definitely is a lump right there. And let's see if I can show it from the side here. Now it's like totally gone. If you can see that. Not totally, but so I think, in my opinion, the sticker kit does need one of these. I think it would just make your whole life easier. I don't think, like, you don't have to get a cover. That's up to you. But I think if you are using this for a whole year and these stickers, they're very thin stickers, but I just think this is just kind of necessary. And you could grab any, you know, if you've got something that you were shipped, maybe some stickers, you'll probably have something fairly similar. This is very thin, but it's also kind of smooth, and it also works for me as a bookmark. So the other little thing that came with it that I found interesting was these little tabs. So I wasn't going to make any tabs in here, but they came free with this cover. And so I said, okay, let's do it. And I don't need the tabs on the monthly or the weekly. That's easier to find. What I needed them was back here on the daily. And you could space these out more, but I like when my hand reaches for something to be kind of close together. I didn't need them sticking out here and here. And I think if they were further apart, they actually might get a little worn down a little easier. So this was my judgment. I did every, so I'll show you. I had it, so this was something else I learned, and I'm sure a lot of you already know about this, was that I wanted it to open to the first, just how I did. And I did go through and number all these just to make sure. So I had to make sure that I was putting the sticker, which actually includes a little calendar, on the 31st. I'm not going to use these stickers because they're Sunday start. But in a pinch, if I needed to know, like if I was coming down to the end of this month and I really needed to know, I was like looking here and going, oh, what day of the week is that? And then I could flip back. But I realized when I started out, like 4 of these, I would open, it was the 2nd or 3rd or 4th. I was like, no, I wanted to open on the 1st. So I had to, yeah, like it was stuck here. So what would happen was, like, this is the 1st, 2nd, and I thought, oh, put the little calendar on the 1st, 2nd page. No, like this is the worst it got, was I had to take the sticker off. So this is the worst. These stickers actually did come off. I just had patience. I used my tweezers, just got them going, then very slowly took them off. And so by August, I learned, and then the rest of them were okay. Would I recommend moving them much? No. But see how, like, if it's on the back page here, you'd open up to the 3rd, 4th. So I learned. So it's on the 30th. You open it up, it's the 1st. Because that's what I expect. I don't need to use those little calendars. So here's the 1st, you know, going through that way. And it did number out. I was like, I hope I can, you know, number this all out. So this is March. And there is it's a leap year in 2024. So because this goes into, for me, starting in April, it's going to cover February here. There's a February 29th next year, just letting you know. So I thought it would end on 366, but it actually ended on 365 on the 31st. I double checked, and I may have missed a day in there, but yeah, I'm just like, how does that not work? Maybe it's because, and then I thought, well, maybe it's because it's January through January that really it's evident, but when you go April to April, you might not feel that extra day, although something just feels off. So yeah, the 365. And then you have these 2 pages, which is nice to leave blank. Maybe I miscounted. We'll see. The last part here, though, that I like, I'm putting it on the like glued together pages, is I wanted to have like an at a glance, like my yearly costs, things that I renew yearly, to budget. I also have this digital, and I also have reminders, but I needed something where I could flip to and see like the domain names I need to renew and stuff like that. I also have like what bills are coming up on what days of the monthly, and they don't go past 24, thank goodness. But I also have like, I'm keeping track of sales and or profits, whatever it is, here. And so it was just really nice to be able to, because these pages kind of, if you kind of press that down, they'll open up, and it's really nice to be able to flip to. I'm not going to put anything on this very back page because there's no grid. But the other part was I sketched out on another, like some daily pages, my offers and my schedule. And so that has more private information into it. So I'm going to keep those here so I can flip to the front or the back to like look at my hours. And so what I do is I write, as you see, like in pen, the most important things, and then I write the rest in pencil because things change so much. So as you saw back here, like these bills could change, these numbers could change. I find on this paper that it's so much easier to erase pencil. So that's what I'm doing. And as you see down here, this is all my planner costs for that I'm estimating. So yeah, I'm excited to get these in. I have them in a daily page. I just need to rewrite them here. But as I change, maybe prices change, I can erase those and be able to flip to them. I have these digitally as well, but it just, for some reason, it's so easy to like flip to this and go, oh, okay, this is what I'm doing. So, this was like goal breakdown. These are things that I still need to do. And, yeah, I came up with these broad categories, so now I just need to break them down. I haven't been feeling well, so I haven't done that yet. I did show, let's see. I did show this. I didn't get very far with it. I thought this would be kind of cool to track. I'm wondering about erasing these and tracking something else, because I do track some other things elsewhere. And then I have the month of just when videos and podcasts are going up is kind of helpful. I don't have any like appointments here, so it's kind of nice to just see that. yeah, just kind of see what's going out. And then I have my weekly. I actually have, so I have one of these bookmarks on the side for monthly, and then I have two for weekly. And I'm trying to figure out what to do with weekly. I think because I don't have my appointments here, that having them here works a whole lot better. So yeah, so this is my week, and it's kind of nice to kind of see how, I think this may be more client based. Yeah, it'll be kind of nice to schedule in different, like, when I have different clients and seeing how they overlap in the week. That won't be helpful in the monthly as much because I want to focus on social media there. And the daily, it can kind of like, it's kind of hard to remember sometimes. So for the daily, let me find my spot real quick. Yeah, this was just a weekend. So this, I was using like the what's it called? Timer sticker. It's washi with time on it. And this is from Sterling Ink, I mentioned I got. And it helped a little bit because I can like kind of go, oh, okay, this is what's happening. But then lately I've just been leaving things blank. And so for today, yeah, I'm trying to see like how much I'm going to be showing. But for today, I'm filming this on Tuesday. This is probably going to go up on Friday. But I'm kind of leaving this blank so I can just jot down a bunch of notes and have it really work centric. I haven't been writing all that down. Like I have a personal journal that I write down everything every night, and if I miss a night, then I'll do it the next night. But I kind of want to show, like, give some visual, like, hey, I worked on, like I balanced my business checkbook. I checked on things there, checked on bills, and then, communications with people, renewing something, working on a package deal, coding for my website, any of those kind of admin tasks I want to capture and like see that I'm working on things, because I kind of just do them and they kind of disappear. Whereas some of my other chores and things are in my Moxie life, and like when I wash my hair and I'm tune that into, if you're curious, every 5 days I'm able to do that. I have curly hair, I can do that. I do use a bit of dry shampoo in the middle there. But I've come up with my own cadences and cycles for things, and all of that is in my Moxie life, and that's all personal. But I need to start capturing that for business. So that is my primary objective here. So I hope that helps, seeing these tabs. I don't think I'm going to be using too many stickers in here, but that could be because I have a good amount of Sterling Ink stickers. I did get, in the past, I've gotten clear ones, but like here is, the stickers. When I use these in my Moxie Life, you can see that they're off white, and so the Moxie Life is very bright white. And it's really nice to be able to actually put it in the product that she made and see that it's like really fades out. In the past, I've been buying her stickers for a couple years. I really enjoyed the clear ones. So when I bought these, I didn't realize they were on white, but now I realize also that she has stickers that kind of match these, where they're like thinner, I think, and they do kind of blend in more because these are very transparent. So I don't know. Right now, just a little accent for me is enough. I'm really focused on, how do I use this as a utility, and using pen occasionally, and then mainly using pencil and using this. So I hope that kind of helps a little bit and is a quick summary. And I'll probably do another one of these soon when I have like an epiphany on doing something else with it, because I do use the Laurel Denise for more tracking of social media. And I am feeling these two planners fighting it out a little bit more, because I was thinking this would be more like really the deep business stuff and the other one would be social media, which you still can't, because I don't have anything like Instagram on here. I can say like I'm putting out podcasts and videos. That's one thing. You just say that posted, right? But for Instagram, there can be posts almost every day or every other day or something. And I have not mapped that out, and that may be too much for this planner for my use. I would rather see like, okay, I'm putting out content in here, but when it comes to promoting that content, so what I consider content is a podcast that has original content and these videos that have original content. But sometimes on Instagram, you're like publicizing those. So it's just kind of a repeat of those. And I don't need that in here. Does it need a whole other planner? That maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's something I'm going to find that in a while, just all my business stuff is going to be in here. And I love the Laurel Denise one. I love being able to see the whole month and then just go through the weeks. And especially if I'm getting content ready for a different day than it's going out. Like even today, I don't have this scheduled for today. I didn't put it on my schedule yet, but it's going out on Friday. So it's Tuesday and it's going out on Friday. And that's what I love about Laurel Denise, is that you can say on the two sides, and you can watch my Laurel Denise social media. I'll link it down below. Is that it has, since it's horizontal, you can do Monday through Friday here and Monday through Friday here, and you can say, okay, I'm making the content here and posting it here. That's what I love about that. But that's about all I use it for. So do I want to simplify? Do I want to have less planners? Yes. I used to have one planner, then I used to have two, and I would kind of roll my eyes and say, why do you have 3 or 4 planners? And why do you have even more than that? Now I understand. So I can learn, I can grow. I think we all can. I think when we step into other people's shoes and really see what it's like, you grow a lot more empathy. And so, I do try to, like say, hey, if that's how you live your life, please enjoy your life. Please, do what makes you happy. And my judgment of how many planners you use doesn't help anybody. So I just don't hold those judgments. Like, what does it help anybody? So the point is, I want to be happy with what I have. And I do like trying new things. And I do find I'm using this a whole lot more than Laurel Denise. So I may repurpose the Laurel Denise as something else entirely. But if I have a really busy social media plan coming up, I would definitely go to that one first. I don't think this one would help as much. So there is that. It also could be that I put the Laurel Denise like on a little stand on my desk so I can see it all the time. I have a yearly wall calendar, but that's more for doctor's appointments. I don't have any social media on there. There's so many doctor appointments that I have. And for our family that, that's primarily what that wall calendar is. But I'm also seeing like I need something visual up. And I'm doing this because it'd be like literally right over here on a stand. I think that would be, I'm just thinking out loud, and I'm really liking that idea of having the Laurel Denise and having the social planner there. Because there's so many moving parts with it. There's so many moving parts. And then going, okay, I posted this here. And yeah, yeah. But this is more the deep business planning, as I said. So I hope that helps. And yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. If you like me to try something, I know these planners go on sale, I think this Friday, 21st, I believe. This was for the pre-order that came in December. I think I am planning on getting a dated one next year, but I am enjoying the heck out of this, and I am turning to it instead of like going, oh, I don't want to deal with work stuff or anything. Like I'm opening this up and using it. So let me know like if you want me to test anything. I'm sure there's other videos testing like a whole bunch of pens and stuff. These are all I have, so I can't really do a huge pen test. And I'm not going to be putting tons of stickers or washi in here, so that's... But I thought it would help to just show you the pillowing and using a pencil board. I thought that was... And putting another cover on. And I do find like this cover has a little bit more give to it, so even if these do bulk up as I use the dailies, I do still feel like I have some room in here, and that this edge here is going to protect, as you can see, it protects these little tabs, which is perfect. And that's all I need. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, please like and subscribe on your way out if you enjoy these. Okay, take care. Bye.